All right, guys, we're going to start a little bit early. So what we got going on today, let me get on the right mouse and the flight plan up. All right, so today we are going to fly out of Lambert and we're going to go to Columbus, Ohio. So that's the plan. After that, probably tomorrow, I'm going to try to get up here to Logan, I think, if the 152 will make it that far. We did have a bunch of problems yesterday. Or not yesterday, Friday, with the VOR. Ricky with the share, thank you so much for that. But anyway, so the VOR's flight sim is a little buggy right now. Yeah, you want me to go by Kansas, don't you, Josh? But anyway, so flight sim's a little buggy, so not all of the VORs are actually working right now. So I had to go through here and custom do VORs and test and make sure they were actually working. Which these are actually working. So I went through custom to the VORs. We've got our cruising altitude 14,000 feet. We're gonna try to save as much gas as possible, make it all the way to Columbus. But yeah, it's buggy. Not all the VORs are working, but we'll get her done. All right, let's go ahead and spawn into Lambert and get going. Ricky, what's going on? Got some nice classical music in the background. Just, you know, gonna have a nice relaxed stream. Relax, grab a beer. Just have a nice stream. There we go. So I hope you guys are doing really good. I'm able to maintain a solid 60 FPS in game, so it should be super smooth for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and get her done. Oof, these settings do not look good. Hold on. General, high end. There we go. We'll turn VSync on and limit it to 60, and we'll see what that does. And I'm actually going to turn my mic volume down just a little bit. There we go. All right. So here's our Navlov. We're going to put that down here. And let's go ahead and get her going. So before starting, fuel shutoff valve. Turn that on. Check. Brakes. Brakes are set. Starting engine. Mixture rich. Check. Carb heat, hot, or cold rather. Check. Prime. And we can actually get rid of this navlog. I've actually got it copied. Show you guys. I've got it up on a spreadsheet for the navlog, so I don't need the navlog in game. All right, so primed. Throttle, open half an inch, and I found it's about 10% is about what I want for 1,000 RPM. Alright, master switch on. I'm just going to go ahead and turn both of them on. And ignition. Let's start her up. Clear prop. There we go. Alright, engine is started just for 1,000 RPM, so we need to go a little bit higher. Oh man, Excel, I haven't seen that since school. Clear cock. So yeah, it's just a Google spreadsheet. It was an easy way to put it up there. All right, throttle's adjusted down. Oil pressure, it's a little low, but as our RPM comes up, it comes up too, so I'm not as worried about it. Flashing beacon, we should have had that on before I started it up. We'll go ahead and turn on nav. We won't turn on the strobe until we're actually taking off. Don't want to blind anybody with that strobe. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our VORs dialed in here. So our first VOR is going to be India Alpha Lima November, and that's going to be on 108.5. 108. There we go. And we are going to be on the 59 degree. Let's scoot over. Yep. There's 59. Alright. So the next one's going to be 114.3. So we'll go ahead and put that in down here. 114 points. There we go. And the one after that is going to be 115.3. So we'll go ahead and put that on standby. And the one after that is going to be 111.9. So we'll put that in there. Alright, and the next VOR is going to be on the 75 degree radio. Let's go ahead and get that put in here. There we go, 75. Got him. Have you ever watched Air Force Proud? Absolutely. Absolutely have. Alright, so I'm hoping as soon as we get up off the ground here, that VOR is going to get picked up. So, we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead, tune to the ATIS. Tune to the ATIS. Yeah, you know what? You guys know what I'm trying to say.
St. Louis Airport information, Charlie 1700 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,200 feet, few clouds at 4,300 feet, few clouds at 12,500 feet. Temperature, 29er. Dew point, 10. Altimeter tree 0.04. ILS runway 29er, ILS runway tree 0 right and ILS runway tree 0
There you go. Got the
left
altimeter
use.
set.
Landing and departing runway 29er, runway tree 0 right and runway tree 0 left. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact.
So that's pretty much everything. So let's go ahead and get our clearance.
Clearance delivery Squidward 89er IFR to Columbus ready to copy.
Squidward 89er is cleared to Columbus Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree 0 left climbed and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.15 squawk 6 tree 24.
Alright.
Squidward 89er cleared to
So
Columbus
it's not doing that.
Airport as
So we're
filed.
going to go ahead and do it
Takeoff runway tree
6-3.
0 left climbed and maintain
6,
7,000 feet. Departure
3,
on 119.15 squawk 6 tree 24.
There we go, 6 tree 24. Got him.
Contact ground on 121.075.
075. Got him. Request taxi
Squidward
IFR.
89er with Charlie ready to taxi IFR.
Squidward 89er taxi to and hold short of runway tree 0 left via taxiway Romeo Echo Charlie Kilo Charlie. Contact tower on 118.5 when ready.
Alright, so one of the only assists that I have turned on is the taxi, and the main reason for that is simply because St. Louis is not right. They don't have the taxiways right, so if I pull up St. Louis's thing, then it's not right. So we're going to go ahead and follow the taxiway ribbon because I can't pull up a map for St. Louis and know exactly what's going on. So let's go ahead and taxi to, what is it, 30 left, taxi Romeo Echo Charlie Kilo Charlie. Doesn't look like we're going to be crossing any runways so that we're going to have to worry about. So let's go ahead and get her going. Go ahead and take the parking brake off. Go ahead and put our, I'm debating whether I want to put the yoke back up or not. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, let's just go ahead and, I'm not going to get a pushback. We're so close here. I literally just spin around. As long as I haven't hit that Yahoo. There we go. See anybody coming? Clear, clear. Actually turn. Going a little off-road. That was fun. That's what I'm trying to do. I can't wait for VR support to come in. That is going to be freaking sweet. Because then I can actually look around. I mean, I guess I can hit S, but... Alright, we got this guy we're kind of following. So, have to kind of stay off his ass. As good old Mr. Rob Machado would say, never taxi faster than you can walk. And which means I'm already too fast. So we're going to follow this guy. Stay off his tail. I can't tell if that's a real player or not. I don't think it is. I think it's an AI. But we'll find out. Yeah, he doesn't have a marker, so... He might be, though. General Aviation, KSTL, 480 feet. Yeah, so it might be a real person. It might be taxiing by a real person. I can't tell. If I pull up the map, I should be able to tell. Yep, it's a real person. So we're going to taxi out behind them. And hope that they aren't, you know, an idiot. The thing that pisses me off whenever I'm in live traffic is people that spawn in on the runways. If you're going to do that, get and go, right? Don't just sit there for like 20 freaking minutes. Okay, what's this guy doing? Yeah, it's definitely a real guy. I don't know, maybe not. Because he's following the taxiway path. Exactly. Which is what you're supposed to do, but I'm a little close. We're going to back off. Back off just a little bit here. A little bit of brakes. This guy's just not wanting to move. I'm going to go ahead and put the map down. We're going to try not to use the map as much as possible. But we'll see what happens. And of course, this plane has absolutely no GPS. This plane has absolutely no autopilot. So we are going to be hand flying all the way from here to Columbus. The hardest part's going to be trim. I wish I had a trim wheel, like an actual trim wheel. I don't, so I'm using buttons. So that's the hardest part, is always getting it trimmed out right. Once it's trimmed out, we're golden. Alright, so while we're taxiing, we can go ahead and go through the before takeoff. Park and brake, not worried about it. Fuel shutoff valve is open. Mixture is rich. Right, yep, 100%. Strobe, we're going to turn on directly before. So, I guess we'll do that while we're holding short. Like that checklist while we're holding while we're holding short. I know, there's a lot of information on the screen. And we fell way behind that guy. And we've got a follow me car. Is he...
Squid 189er, hold position, caution other traffic. Squid 189er, continue taxi.
Roger,
right.
Squid 189er.
Somebody's trying to call me, and I don't care who it is, because I'm streaming. I actually need to put the phone on Do Not Disturb. That's what I usually do. There we go. Do Not Disturb. A nice little drive out here. It's looking, I'm like amazed at how good this looks. And even on the ground, we're maintaining about 60 FPS. It's closer to 50, but close enough. Once we get up in the air, we'll definitely be at 60. Alright, looks like we're coming up on where we're supposed to be at. He's slowing down. He's really slowing down. Yep, he's almost full stop.
4310, hold position, caution other traffic.
Oh, there's a truck in the way.
Hold position, air transport 4310.
Yeah, until that guy moves, we're stuck. Oh, it's at the parking brake. Sad thing is we still gotta go up there.
Air transport 4310, continue taxi. Air transport 4310, hold position, caution other traffic.
So the one vehicle moved. But we're still waiting on that vehicle.
Hold position, air transport.
Yeah, this can't be a real person, because a real person would be like, fuck you. And we're stuck here. We're gonna yelled at if we go around him. Yeah, there's our little Cessna with the FDUSN on the back. November, Foxtrot Delta, Uniform Sierra November. I was actually happy that it fit perfect. And of course, November, dictating that we are US based, and FDUSN for obvious reasons. So, do we get to go, or I'm about to just go around this guy? I know it's not proper protocol, but parking brake is off. Are we gonna clear? Yeah, we're gonna clear. So, semi-realistic. Oh wow! So he just phases out of existence.
Air transport 4310, continue taxi.
Yeah, we're just gonna go around because that guy's out of the way, right? He's holding and waiting.
4310, hold position, caution the Cessna 152 on the taxiway. Air transport 4310, continue taxi.
There we go.
Air
Alright, so let's go ahead and get back in here.
4310, hold position, caution other traffic.
So I'm thinking that 4310 is the one right directly behind us. And I think that's going to make... Yep.
Hold position Squidward 89er.
Squidward 89er.
Alright, now it's telling us continue. There we go. That's because these airport vehicles.
Roger Squidward 89er.
So we should be coming up on our actual runway and actually getting into the air here. Yeah. So we're coming down here to the end. Then we'll be taking off. Whereas if we actually look, that's our actual flight plan. We just got to get out there to it first. So we're going to take off and then hang an immediate right.
4310, continue taxi.
Excuse me. Yeah, that airport transport 4310 is what's got to be behind
Roger,
me.
air transport 4310.
All right, let's go ahead and start slowing down
Air
and hitting the
transport
brakes.
4310, hold position, caution the generic on the taxiway. Air transport 4310, continue taxi.
And we were supposed to hold short of 30 left. So we're going to go ahead and stop. Parking brake on.
Roger, air
In the tower.
transport 4.
And we're going to go ahead and request
Tower Squidward
clearance.
89er ready for IFR departure.
Let's go ahead and get
runway
lights
30
going.
left.
So we can go ahead and take
Squidward
Okay, we don't need those. We do need that. Strobe, nav, beacon on. Pitot heat on because we are going up to 14,000 feet. And I think that's going to be it. Clear for takeoff, runway 30 left.
Cleared for
Roger.
takeoff, runway 30 left, Squidward 89er.
So I'm hoping the VOR pretty much comes live as soon as, I don't know where that's trying to take me, because we're definitely taking off that way. So, are they wanting me to use the entire freaking runway? Yeah, I'm not doing that. So, go ahead, go this way, and power on. It said clear for takeoff, but there is somebody on the runway. Marco Pegat, like the stream. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, somebody just spawned in on the runway. Gotta love it. I'm gonna minimize that, and we're gonna go with normal takeoff. Carburetor heat, cold in, good. Throttle, good. Elevator control, lift nose at 50 knots. Can do. All right, we are positive rate. Gear up. We ain't got any gear to take up. Kind of funny. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fly this heading. We're going to be looking for 4,000 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and trim into our climb here. Ooh, we're actually trimming pretty good. Of course, we do have a left drift, which I'm told is actually realistic for the Cessna. Now, I still haven't picked up the VOR yet. 108.5. We're tuned into it.
Squidward 89er contact departure on 119.15. American Tree 85 taxi into position and hold.
Going to 119.15, Squidward 89er.
So we're going to go ahead and contact departure here.
Departure Squidward 89er is at 1,300 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Squidward 89er departure, continue to India, Alpha Lima November as planned. Altimeter tree 0.01.
0.1.
Transponder. Squawk 6 tree 24.
6 tree 24. There we go. Now it's on. Yeah, I forgot to turn on the transponder. That's nice. Alright, so our VOR is alive. So we're going to go ahead and turn towards our VOR. Now, we are getting on a heading of 60. So, and we're still way off to the left of that. So... So I need to get where 60 is right off my port side, left side. Because really we're 5'9", but 60 would work too. We got a nice climb trim though. Now we're not above 3,000 yet, so I'm not going to lean out yet. But again, I'm watching this nav VOR here. So we've got this set to 59, 059. So 059 is going to be right about here on our heading. So I actually want to fly between 120 and 150. And then that's going to get us set up to intercept. And there's our second heading bug. So once we get past, what is that? India Alpha Lima November. Once we get past that, then we'll pick up this bug. We're actually almost on this bug, but that's not our filed flight plan. So. And I'm actually going to make myself taller, just so you guys can see a little bit better here. There we go. Give you guys a little bit better view. And of course, the St. Louis area just looks absolutely beautiful. Got the Missouri River right there, Mississippi River up ahead. I really hope we go over downtown St. Louis. I'm not sure whether we will or not. It'd be kind of cool if we do. So I'm going to try to turn to 120. between 120 and 150. Then we'll go ahead and intercept the 059 radial off that VOR there. And of course, like I said, there's no GPS, there's no autopilot, there's no assist. Everything is turned off except for the taxiway ribbon. And that's because the game is wrong on their taxiways. So I have to know what they're trying to say. But other than that, everything's set to realistic. There's no assist at all. So this is going to be fun. Alright, so there's a good heading to kind of level out to. Of course, we're going to keep climbing. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and raise my attitude just a little bit more. Now, the 152 likes to kind of spin to the left and drift to the left. So, we're going to be keeping an eye on that as we fly out here. But God, the game is just gorgeous. Even on high-end settings, which is what I have it on, so we maintain 60 FPS. Even on high-end settings, like, this just looks amazing. Look at that. That is crazy. I should be going over downtown St. Louis. I don't know. Find out. Yeah, it's really wanting to spin to the left. I wish I had trim for the ailerons, but Cessna 150 Type doesn't have a 152 does not have aileron trim, so we're just gonna have to keep manually adjusting it. And I can pull this up just to see. Maybe I can pull this up. That's my nav log. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and have to trim out now here. So what's happened is we are above 3,000 feet. So we actually need to trim out to about 30%. Yep, there we go. And that'll get us back climbing. And of course, we're going to 070 flight level. So we are 4,000 for 7,000. Ah, there it is. So, I messed up. I did that the other day. We're actually to the wrong side of it. Which doesn't make any sense. So, this line here, ILAN 805 or 850. Okay, so we'll go this way and see what happens. See if we actually intercept now. Because our map here is telling us that we're on the wrong. Because I always thought that meant that I was to the left of the line. That's what it's supposed to be. Alright, I'm going to fly directly perpendicular to it and see what's going on with this. Because for some reason the VOR I have down here isn't the same line as what's showing up here. It doesn't look like. Unless I have the VOR set to the wrong thing, which is completely possible. There we go. Now we're going to fly directly perpendicular and see if we don't cross over it.
Transport 4310 is climbing through 1,200 feet for 6,000 feet.
Air Transport 4310 departure continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.01.
Worst case scenario, I can always pull up the navlog and see if I mess something up, which is completely possible. So we're flying directly over it now, and it's not saying anything, so I'm a little confused. Let's pull up the navlog. Nope, not that. There we go. Alright, ILAN. Heading 060. So have it on 060. And IALN is 08.5. 08.5. See, it doesn't say on here. Of course, we're drifting, which is not good. So I'm going to contact ATC and see what they say.
Departure Squidward 89er requesting vector to next waypoint.
Squidward 89er continue to India Alpha Lima November turning and following heading 060
Oh, trim.
proceed on course.
Alright, 060 it says. Yeah, look at the little handy white headphones. Alright, so it says 060, so we're going to fly 060, and it is completely possible
Squidward
that...
89er, did you hear my last transmission?
Oh, yep.
Continue to India Alpha Lima November turning and following heading 060 proceed on course Squidward 89er.
And see, now we would be way to that side of it. I don't know, something's messed up with all this. And we're still flying for 7,000. We're actually almost on the line for our next heading. We could actually probably fly that and be fine. That's going to be 7.5.
Squidward 89er, please expedite your climb to 7,000 feet.
We're expediting. Let's go ahead and put that map down. That map's kind of cheating. Where are you going? I'm going to Columbus, Ohio, is where I'm headed. Like I said, we could go ahead and fly the second VOR. We're definitely close enough, I think. We just keep drifting to the left. It's kind of messing me up. I'm going to turn off the echo. Hopefully you guys can hear everything just fine, because now I can't... Oh, yes I can. Now I can't hear myself. We're coming up on 7,000 now, which is our assigned altitude, so... Start trimming down.
Squidward 89er, climb and maintain 11,000 feet.
11,000 feet, Squidward 89er.
Climb and maintain 11,000 feet Squidward 89er.
I'm just gonna split the difference between the two VORs. As I said, we're almost directly on track for Victor Lima Alpha. It's our second nav down there at the bottom. This one right here. We're almost on track for that one. But if I pull up the map here, yeah, because here's that second track. And we're almost on track for it. We're a little bit off, but not by much. Oh man, that drift though. That drift is it's pretty bad. This plane really likes to drift to the left. Across the Mississippi River here, looks like. Yep, I'd say that's the Mississippi River. And of course over the right, do we see downtown St. Louis? I do not see downtown St. Louis. We can go ahead and go to an external view here. And it doesn't show me a heading limit on the external view, but try to see where we're at here. So I think we're already past downtown St. Louis. So we kind of missed that coming in. There's, I guess, East St. Louis. I'm not 100% sure exactly where we're at right now, but coming up on Illinois. Alright, so let's go ahead and get recentered here and get our heading back where it's supposed to be. Like I said, this nav for some reason is just not having it. 108.5, 108.5. Like I said, if I open up the Navilog, it should.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet air transport 4310.
Like I said, we're way off of the VOR there. And we are for 1,100 feet, so we're going to maintain this this attitude and this speed. Get a nice climb going. There we go. Now it says we're on the path. Or it lost it. I think it lost it. 108.5. Ooh. That might be... Let me see something. Navigation aids. So that's all manual. Yep, that's all turned off. As you can see, everything's turned off. I'm trying to see... Nope. So it ain't doing it. I don't know. We've lost that VOR, so we're going to go ahead and fly the next VOR that we actually have. And we'll go ahead and switch this to 115.3. That's going to be on the 79. So we'll do that and then put that on the 79. That's 70. 79. There we go. So that's going to be our... So this is the one we're going to fly here shortly. Of course, that's on the 7.5, and then we'll fly this one on the 7.9 once we switch over to it. And that'll be in about an hour from now that we'll be flying that one. So let's go ahead and get on this one here. Yeah, we'll get on this one here. So we're going to go ahead and fly 120 to intercept the, what was that, 775. 075 radio. There we go. 120. Go ahead and level off here. Continuing climb for 11,000 feet. Okay, that's a good enough. Take a look look at our thing here. Oh, we're definitely turning again. That's the bad thing about whenever you're just watching your instruments. You don't realize how much you're drifting sometimes. But if you're looking out the window, you definitely notice how much you're drifting. You know, one thing flight instructors have said about simulator pilots is they know how to read their instruments, but they spend too much time reading their instruments, and not enough time actually flying. So, yeah, that's one of the things. Make sure you're getting up and looking around the window, around the cockpit, I guess. This navlog is absolutely useless. I'm just gonna close it out because it doesn't tell me anything about what I need to be doing here. So, and we're coming right up on, about to cross the VOR that we're trying to be at. And of course we're drifting again, but I'm gonna go ahead and drift over to 075 because that's gonna put us just about on the VOR. We're just about on it down there. There's 075. Go ahead and level off. And keep her climbing. Of course, our goal, that's about 080. A little bit too far to the right, but that's okay. So what I wanted to do is kind of pick something in the distance here and kind of fly towards it. Just kind of keep focusing on that object. It's kind of like my goal as far as where we're going to go to. Of course, we're still climbing. We've got to go all the way up to 14,000 feet. If we look at our map here, oh, VFR map's already pulled up. I just gotta. So. 4.3, that's the one we're on to VLA, so we'll be flying directly to VLA, and then hopefully we'll be picking up TTH.
Squidward 89er, contact Kansas City Center on 128.1.
Alright, Kansas City for Squidward 89er.
128.1 for Squidward 89er. Kansas City Center Squidward 89er is climbing through 9,700 feet for 11,000 feet.
Squidward 89er, Kansas City Center, continue to Victor Lima Alpha as planned. Altimeter tree 0.01.
Alright, so we're continuing on to Victor Lima Alpha. Go ahead and put the pad away. Like I said, just keeps drifting to the left, so I really got to keep an eye on that. Now, once we get over the ocean or whatnot, I'm definitely going to have to keep an eye on that, because that ain't going to work. Man. Just an awesome, awesome little plane to fly. And we're dead on our path. That's what this VOR down here is for. That's showing us that we're dead on that path. And then pretty much just going to continue this, and then once we get to the next one, we'll kind of scoot over just a little bit and pick up that VOR. But yeah, we're doing really good, really good. I said the plane just really likes to drift to the left there. Let's go ahead and check our lights, check everything else, make sure we're good. Dome lights off, pitot heat is on, nav light is on, strobe is on, beacons on, taxi lights are off. Oh, let's not mess with that. Let's not mess with that at all. Because I've actually got this trimmed out pretty damn well for climb. And of course we drifted over again, so we're going to have to drift back. So I'm really trying to pick something on the horizon that's going to be good for us, but whenever you're going to climb like this, you really can't see out the horizon as well, so of course it's trying to get that speed back.
Contact Kansas City Center on 127.
Alright, so we're going to center 127.7.
Going to 127.7 Squidward 89er.
Alright, 127.7. Go to
Kansas
contact
City
Kansas
Center
City.
Squidward 89er is climbing through 10,600 feet for 11,000 feet.
Squidward 89er, Kansas
So we're
City
coming up
Center,
on
continue to
our
Victor Lima Alpha as planned.
thing, and knots, we're going to be aiming for 110 knots. 30.01. We're set properly there. Okay, so I'm going to start trimming down, and we're going to try to get a straight and level flight at 110 knots. Up on 11,000 feet, which is where they say they want us at. VLA, we're going to be crossing 12,700 is what I have in the flight plan. So we'll see what they say whenever I get closer to 11,000 feet. I'll level off here with the speed climb. Trim coming back up. So we're about 100 feet under where we need to be at. So I'm going to manually climb this. We also probably need to lean out even just a little bit more because we are so high up. Nope, not that much. That's too much. Alright, so I guess our mixture is good, actually. Alright, of course we're trying to maintain that 0.75 heading. Again, I'm just picking stuff directly in the horizon. That's the direction I want to go, and I'm trying to fly straight towards it because it really starts to, whenever you're watching out the window here, you definitely start to notice when things start drifting. We go a little bit more nose up, climb that extra. It's like 110 feet that we need to.
Generic tree Delta Bravo, descend and maintain 2,400 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,400 feet, generic tree Delta Bravo.
There we go. Now we're climbing good. I'm gonna level off at 11,000. Or we're supposed to be cruising at 14,000. For some reason, it's not wanting to give us 14,000 as a cruising altitude just
Generic
yet.
Tree
So
Delta Bravo, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Generic Tree Delta Bravo.
our goal is just to stay within 100 feet of our assigned altitude. So. And of course, directly on heading. I'm just giving minor. Here you guys can see the flight state switch in there. Just giving minor right aileron there to kind of keep us at 075. Because again, there's no autopilot. There's no GPS. I mean, we can pull this up. That's kind of a GPS, but not the GPS we're using. We're trying to just go directly off the VORs here. The only time I pull up the GPS is if the VOR's just completely messing up. We can just keep drifting to the left there. There we go. We got it. Sometimes like this, I do kind of wish that I did have autopilot, because I could just hang back and kind of chill out, but now we're we're doing this the right way. Kind of a little bit too far right there. Get her done. There we go. That's a nice view. I can still see my instruments, so you guys can see out the window here. All right. You know what? If I'm bored, I know you guys are bored. Hold on a second. I don't know if we're going to do the around the world just yet. There we go.
Generic Tree Delta Bravo, descend and maintain 2,400 feet. Descend and maintain 2,400 feet. Generic Tree Delta Bravo.
Alright, viewer requests. So we are going to change the program today. We are going to do exactly what you guys want us to do and nothing but what you want us to do. So I am going to start off in downtown St. Louis and then we will go from there. So let's go ahead and get back because I want to get some actual stick time, not just following VR to VR. The more I think about it, that's kind of boring. Alright. So let's start off here in beautiful St. Louis. We'll go ahead and depart there. We'll go ahead and we're gonna switch this to the Aerobat. Yeah, that'll give us a nice view around. Weight and balance. We're gonna go ahead and make sure we got plenty of fuel, And you know what? I'm not going to start right there. I'm going to start in the sky. That way we can just fly directly around, right? Right. That sounds like a good idea. There we go. Airborne at 1,600 feet in the Aerobat. We're going to fly around downtown St. Louis and then I've also got a list of random U.S. cities here, so we can definitely do that as well. Looks like we got Boston, Massachusetts. That'd be cool. Fort Worth, Texas, Nashville, San Bernardino, Jacksonville, and Norfolk. So definitely some nice little places. Go ahead and we're gonna head towards downtown St. Louis here. Actually, I'm going to switch the planes too. Let's switch the planes. Let's go home. I'm going to switch the planes up. I'm going to get a little bit, we'll get a little extra. Literally. Haha, extra. Alright, so escape. Home. No, cancel. End. There we go. That's what I want. Let's get the extra. Something that's a little bit more nimble. Nimbly wimbly. We'll keep everything on realistic. Make sure there's nothing else playing. Nope, there isn't. Okay, good. So in order to do that, we're gonna go there and we're gonna get the extra, which is there we go. The extra. That thing's always fun. Alright, weight and balance. Let's go ahead and make it full. Stupid heavy. No, actually we can go ahead and go down to like 20%. Make it really light. So let's close that. And where are we going? I'm gonna start over here. Actually by the river. And let's go ahead and fly. Just gonna mess around, do some aerobatics in the extra, get a feel for it. Got audio. Get that next song up. Alright, let's go ahead, ready to fly. And I'm going to just move my view up here. I think that's as high as it'll go. Alright. So now, based off where we're at here, let's see if we can find downtown St. Louis from where we're at. I think it might be behind us. We're heading north here. Let's see here. I think I got enough speed. Let's go ahead and look down this way, see what we see. Couple barges under the water because, you know, flight sim logic. This looks like a lot more promising. Yeah, that looks a lot more promising. Hey, at least this bridge is actually up on top of the water instead of down below, right? There we go. That feels good. I'm trying to get trimmed out to a nice amount of, you know, good feel on the stick here. Maybe you can go just a little bit more nose up. Flying down the Mississippi River here, you know, no big deal. Should almost be in the Dodo. Oh, now I'm calling it the Dodo. Oh, it's the Icon A5. It should almost be in that. Land on the Mississippi River, take back off, fly through the arch, you know. Stuff you could never do in real life. Alright, coming up on St. Louis here, we got the Edwards Jones Dome directly in front of us, which is pretty much just a concert venue now. They really don't use it for much. And the Muddy Mississippi. There's a reason it's called the Muddy Mississippi, because it is a mud hole. Now, I would fly under these bridges, but some of these bridges aren't exactly photogrammetry the way they're supposed to be, so... Got some nice grain silos right there. Look at that. I mean, that's not a bad texture considering what they're going off of. More grain silos. Flying over some, these are really just mounds of dirt in real life. Alright, there we go. Make us taller. Now, this is a place you don't really want to go real world. It isn't as bad as whenever you get over towards Ferguson area, but yeah. Definitely not the best place to be. And of course, these aren't meant to be flown over so low, but they don't look too bad. They don't look too bad. Now we're coming up on the Edwards Jones Dome. And of course, you can immediately tell people taking a little bit more better care of the area and whatnot. Going over the Edwards Jones Dome. Get a little quick fly through the arch. Because why not? There we go. Now we'll fly over towards Busch Stadium. You're right. There it is. Busch Stadium looking beautiful. I'm curious what Norfolk Naval Station is going to look like, because I know they pretty much intentionally took all the buildings off the base, and that's you know, as a private military police officer, I respect that. Force protection is definitely one of the main concerns when it comes to stuff like that. Absolutely gorgeous. Got the cathedral over here, looks like. And the VA hospital's over here somewhere too, if I remember right. But for Autogen, this is actually really, really good. I mean, it just looks absolutely gorgeous. Of course, this right here is the Anheuser-Busch factory. This is where they make all that beautiful Busch beer that I am not drinking right now. I don't even know if I got any Busch in the... any Budweiser in the fridge. I don't think I do. I think it's just Mick Ultra. Gotta watch my girlish figure. I'm tired of watching it get bigger. Go ahead and close ATC panel. And nice and low here. Oh, look at that. Sun gleaming off the arch. Gleaming off the arch. It's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Look at how small this plane is. Absolutely tiny. I think it's so much fun. And again, we're still set on, oh wow, we're in the back seat. We're not even in the front seat. I wonder if I could set it to be the front seat. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. It'd be kind of cool if I could. It's almost like the back is for the pilot and the front seat's for whatever guest you want to put up there. It looks like there's just, yep, just kind of an altimeter and a speed, and that's about it up there. You can see how high you are and how fast you're going. Well, let's not overstress completely. And we're just gonna fly this way, and then not crash into AT&T, because that would be a bad day. There we go. Let's not crash and die. There we go. What is this, Union Station? I think that's Union Station. Like Union Station? No, this is Union Station. It's gotta be. I don't know. Yeah, but that's Union Station. Or it's not a station anymore. St. Louis actually doesn't have that many rail transport trains coming through anymore. There's actually an aquarium in there right now in Union Station. I've been by Edwards Jonestown once, and I wasn't really that impressed because it's just a plain street. Like you go to Busch Stadium, like you go over here to Busch Stadium, like you got the whole ballpark. Like it's the whole, like around it is all baseball themed. Everything else, like even whenever the Rams were here, like there wasn't really any, you know, nothing around the stadium really. Whenever you go to Busch Stadium, by golly, you know you're in Cardinals territory. There we go. Do a nice flyby. Buzz the stands. There we go. We're gonna just turn over this way, I think. That'll work. Go through the arch again, because why not? And yes, everything is still set. Still set to realistic. So this is in theory, geez, that we could pull real world. I'm flying, we could do real world. In theory. Of course, in practice, I'd probably crash the plane, but you know. I've almost died a couple times here. Go ahead and fly off some altitude. There we go. And not hit that side. There we go. Just getting used to this extra. I mean, this thing handles just like a dream. You gotta be really careful too, because just barely any input gets this thing spinning. Yeah, this is downtown St. Louis. There ain't much to it. Not much to it at all. Of course, when you're here, it seems absolutely massive. I think we're gonna die here. Yep, there we go. We died. Alright, so let's go back to the main menu, and we are going to get a new Bakersfield, California, it says. Okay, Bakersfield, California. So world map, we're going to search for Bakersfield. Point of interest, Bakersfield. And we're just going to go ahead and set Bakersfield as our departure. And we're going to fly the extra. Why not? Got nothing better to do. Nice and relaxing music. Another beer. Alright, let's go ahead and fly Bakersfield, California. There we go, nice solid 30 frames per second, because, you know, flight sim and whatnot. Alright, Bakersfield, California, let's see what's out here. A lot of desert, it looks like. Of course, as we get over closer to the river. Now, I wonder if that's the actual river, or if that's the Los Angeles River, and we're just too far north of that now. I don't know. I remember coming through Bakersfield American Truck Simulator. That's pretty much all I remember of it, is just coming through. Kind of a boring town, to be honest. Got some people flying over that way. What is this here? That's supposed to be like a big house or something? I can't tell. Oh, you know what we didn't do in St. Louis? We should have went over to near Forest Park. The Science Center and the, you know, zoo and all that. That would have been cool. That's okay. What we got right here? Some sort of office building or mall, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna bet that's a mall. That looks like a mall. That looks like a mall. Trim down. Technically in the yellow on our speed, but that's okay. Little highway going here. Car's kind of glitching through, but you know what? This game isn't meant to be seen from this low, you know? It's meant to be seen from, 1,000 feet or higher. Our current altitude is about 600 feet above sea level. I think we're heading west. 180 would be south. So 720 would be west. That's going to be towards the mountains. Those mountains are pretty. I do want to go see them. Bakersfield, California. Kind of pretty. I could never live in California personally. Alright, I think we've seen pretty much all of Bakersfield that we're going to see. Alright, next place is going to be Boston, it says. Boston, Massachusetts. A lot of history in Boston. Let's see if any of that's photogrammetried. Alright, world map. Boston. Alright, let's do it. None to it but to do it, right? Right. I don't know what this music is, but yeah, we can get off that. A little bit too Middle Eastern for me, for my taste. Nothing wrong with Middle East, but it's not really my cup of tea. Alright, none to it but to do it. So let's do it. Oof. That neck pop. There we go. All right, I think we're all updated now. And updated over there and updated over here. I think we're good to go. It's ready to fly. All right, so where are we at? Boston, Massachusetts. Boston. Boston. Okay, I can't do a Boston accent. I'm not even going to try. Let's go and take the BRFR map off. So yeah, we'll take a look down on the harbor, see if we can find the USS Constitution. See if we can find anything else. Let's see what's going on with it. Getting some mighty low frame rates here. We might have to go down to medium settings. 26 frames. Oof. Big oof on that one. GPU's only at 40% utilization though. The Flight Sim just isn't well optimized. That's the only thing I can think of. Flight Sim's just not that well optimized at all. Of course, they never are, you know. It looks okay. It looks okay. Yeah, it's better than anything we've had before. That's for damn sure. Let's not crash. I don't feel like crashing right now. Let's not. Oh, missing treetops by feet there. First, I'm looking for the USS Constitution. I'm not sure exactly where it's at. I've never been to Boston before. Things I'd love to do is go to Boston. Just kind of looking around. As the baseball fields over here looks like. Really buggy stuff though. Really, really buggy stuff. Find out where the Red Sox play at. And that's it for us on Boston. That's okay. Alright, where's the next? Long Beach, California. I don't think so. We did enough California. We did one place in California. I think that's enough. Let's go to Norfolk, Virginia. Alright, ready to fly. Let's do it. Now then. Enter. We're in Norfolk, Virginia. See what they got over at Naval Station Norfolk here. Alright, let's do it. That is departure. Fly. This will be kind of interesting, see how they do the naval base and whatnot. Yeah, let's take a look at Virginia Beach, go down the beach and whatnot. That is absolutely gorgeous. We might go up to like Alaska or something next. I'm just amazed at how good the weather is across the country right now. Everywhere we've been, it's just been nice, nice weather. We got live weather enabled there. It's just been absolutely gorgeous. Alright, let's do it. Norfolk, Virginia. Remember where we're at here. Yeah, it looks like a naval base right there. I'm just saying. Looks a lot like a naval base. We'll see. Map here. Okay, so I can't tell. can't tell. This kind of looks like Norfolk, so if this is going to be Norfolk Naval Station, then we're going to have a flight line right over here. So this would be a good way to tell. Okay, so that's kind of how 564 comes in. Yeah, that's 564. So this is Naval Station Norfolk here. Yep, this is Naval Station Norfolk, alright. Well, let's see how they did it. So they got the hangars right, looks like, maybe. Actually, I shouldn't be telling you what they got right and what they didn't, right? I'll tell you anything they got right or wrong. I mean, it's all on Google Maps. But still. I didn't realize how big the air side of Norfolk is. Like, look at that. That's just all... I love how they have private planes parked where the normally there's F-16s parked. That's actually pretty funny. Go ahead and get rid of this. Alright, let's see what we got at Naval Station Norfolk. That is one of the bridge tunnels over there. That's the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel, HRBT. Yes, it is a bridge that turns into a tunnel that turns into a bridge again. We're going to see what they got over here as far as... here's the MWR up here. If you are in the military, you can dock to that pier. If not, well, I want to try going in there. Leave it at that. Okay, here's all the piers over here. It doesn't look like they actually even mapped the piers themselves. So they got one ship. But other than that, they just have sunken aircraft carriers, it looks like. That's kind of funny. Oh, they just kind of have sunken aircraft carriers, you know. No big deal. So just from here, you can see kind of how many ships are actually at Norfolk. I mean, it's just an insane amount. I mean, this is one of the most well-protected places in the country. I mean, definitely a place not to fuck around with. Don't just get in your little paddle boat and think you're gonna paddle out here and go look at the ships, because you'll have a military police officer pointing his M16 at you. Well, they carry the M4s on the boats, but yeah, it won't be a pretty day. Alright, then here's the, I forget what this is, like a train yard shipping dock right next to Naval Station Norfolk. Alright, so we'll head north, and I'm going to go ahead and go show you guys the HRBT, Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. It's kind of cool. It's a bridge that turns into a tunnel, turns into another bridge. Me and Shelby are going to get to see that. Well, I've seen it multiple times. But Shelby's going to get to see it coming up on November. When we take a trip out here, we won't be streaming week of Thanksgiving at all. We're going to be taking that entire week off. Alright, HRBT, Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel coming up here. Now, a lot of people wonder, if you have your pilot's license, can you land at a military facility? The answer is actually yes, surprisingly. You have to file the paperwork ahead of time, and you have to be a military member or retiree. So you pretty much have to have access to the base, and you have to let them know ahead of time that you're coming. So anyway, so here's the Hampton Roads Bridge. And you can see the road. See how much of the actual tunnel you can see there. So there you go. There's goes into the tunnel. And you drive underwater. You can see there's no bridge at all. This is actually so the ships can get in and out. Because some of those ships are a little bit too big for a drawbridge. You don't try fitting a carrier through a drawbridge. It won't work. It comes out on the other side. Now you're in Hampton Roads. And Newport News. I think it's Hampton Roads off to your right here, and then Newport News off to the left. But yeah, there's the HRBT, Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. Pretty cool little thing there. Of course, guys, we are taking viewer reviews. If you want to, viewer requests rather, if you guys want to see somewhere in the world, let me know. Until then, I'm just going to be flying around the world and kind of checking out the sights, as it were. I might go over to the shipyards. Shipyards. We can see the dry dock or anything cool like that. You guys were in Friday's stream, I think it was. I was showing you guys the dry dock there over in Sasebo, Japan. That was pretty cool. Just absolutely blew my mind to know how that dry dock worked over there. Now that looks like the other bridge tunnel. So we've got to be close here. So the shipyard should be right up here. Whenever I first got stationed in Norfolk, I was on the Theodore Roosevelt aircraft carrier, and we were over here in the shipyards. Like, I know where I'm going. Just a matter of can we get there in time. We're showing almost over 200 miles an hour that we're flying at, but it does not feel that fast at all. In fact, it almost feels like the traffic down there is outpacing us. We're speeding down there 60 miles an hour. So we're apparently doing 200. 170, 160 knots, so that's about 200 miles an hour. A little bit under, maybe. All right, here's the shipyards. Let's see what they mapped. I wonder if the Nimitz is still there. They were decomming the Nimitz. In fact, I think, yeah, you can see so little bits of aircraft carrier. So they aren't showing you exactly what all is there, and that's fine. That's fine, you know. That's fine. OPSEC and whatnot. Operation Security. So we'll go see the second bridge tunnel, and then we'll head over to Virginia Beach. Take a look at the beach, take a look at the ocean. Nice, beautiful day. See if I can get an OAT. OAT 31 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in freedom units. Around 90, I assume. I wish that would default to Fahrenheit. There probably is a way for me to change that. Alright, here's the other bridge tunnel. I forget what this one's called. But as you can see, it's not quite as long. No, one of the other bridge tunnels, I should say. I think there's 3 total, because one of them goes up towards Maryland. There you go, here's one of the bridge tunnels here. Drive in there, you go underground. They have it as a house on top. That's actually kind of funny. Or an apartment building texture. That's kind of funny. But anyways, it goes across here. Of course, it goes down deep enough that the ships can get around. And then it comes back up. They only do it wide enough so that the ships can get through. You know, there's really no reason to put a tunnel all the way. Instead, just have a main shipping lane there. Now this, whenever you're driving it, it is as long as it looks. This extra's pretty small. I cut power. Full flaps. If I land on the bridge here, I doubt it. I'm not quite that good yet. I'm gonna try it. Now, real world you can't because there's a whole bunch of lamp poles. Definitely wouldn't be able to do this real world, but I don't know if they've doesn't look like they've mapped the light poles, so we might be able to land on it. Nope, we just crashed. Alright, let's head out towards Virginia Beach. Take a look at the beach. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, this time we're gonna head out. Alright, so let it all load in here. We need to head east. We can check out Virginia Beach. That should be Norfolk Airport right there, it looks like. We're gonna head directly east towards Virginia Beach. Full power. Yeah, maximum 6 Gs and a maximum negative off the chart Gs. Setting here. I'm trying to think where we're at. Yeah, the cost of living in Virginia Beach is just absolutely insane, and I think the main reason for that is the military base, because you know, the apartments aren't stupid. The nice apartments, they know what the military pays for housing allowance, right? They know what, you know, what they're paying and whatnot. So I think that's the main reason why cost of living is just so damn high. I know in the apartment complex I was in, I think there might have been 5 or 6 people that weren't military. Everybody else was. That was when I first moved to Virginia Beach, and we lived in Virginia Beach. I'm just gonna keep flying east. We're almost in Chesapeake now, I think. A little hard to tell. I don't usually see it from the air. But God, it just is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, could you imagine just having one of these houses and, you know, just driving your boat to your house and being like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna go out on the water today. I'm gonna go fishing, go out my back door and go fishing. That's the dream, ain't it? Yeah, this has gotta be the Chesapeake area. Pull up this and we can kind of take a look. We haven't quite made it to the coast yet. Okay, so that's going to be the coast. So we're going to follow the coast. Yeah, we'll follow the coastline down, I think. Sounds like a good idea to me. Oh, they got wind turbines out here. I didn't know that. Kind of just slowly turn in there. I got the Virginia Beach oceanfront. If I remember right, this is going to be the one military base. No, I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure. We're being honest. I'm not 100% sure where I am. So this looks like the Virginia Beach oceanfront over here. Looks like the right buildings. Let's see. A bunch of houses and whatnot. The beach kind of looks like crab, don't it? We'll just keep flying down this way and see what happens. Of course, guys, don't forget to put your request into the chat there. We'll definitely go and see where you guys want to see it. down in here? That looks more like the ocean front than where we were at. Let's see. That looks more like a ocean front. I mean, of course, this is all the ocean front, but you guys know what I mean, I think. So they didn't get the full texture right. So this here that we're flying over now is actually a seawall. So whenever the seas come up and they get all stormy, that you know, the seas stay on this side and don't go over towards those houses at all. Of course, now does that mean that those houses never get flooded? Nope, that doesn't mean that at all. But definitely not as likely to get flooded. I think we're coming up on Virginia Beach now. Yeah, this is starting to look a lot better. That looks more like Virginia Beach. Yep, here's the there's the boardwalk and all that. I know exactly where we're at now. Let's go ahead and get a better look. There we go. Got a better look. Got some people built some sandcastles there, it looks like. At the fishing pier. Virginia Beach boardwalk, of course, goes all the way down. The sand. Probably not a good idea. Last time we tried to land we just died. Yep, there's a Virginia Beach oceanfront. Again, I would love to have one of these houses here. I mean, even these little tiny houses, you're still talking, you know, $500,000, $600,000 houses. Absolutely massive. I think that's gonna be it for here. Oops. Alright, where's next? Alright, it says Cairo, Egypt next. The Pyramid Complex and the Great Sphinx of Giza. Let's go ahead and set that as a departure. I am going to go ahead and change the time of day. So yeah, let's go morning time. There we go. That looks good. And let's go ahead and fly. So we're gonna see the pyramids of Giza. Over there by Cairo, right? Right. Now these are supposed to be photogrammetry, correct. So I'm really glad I don't have just 16 gigs of RAM because we're already over that. I know you guys can't see that, but alright, let's go check out the pyramids. Oh, wow. That is cool. There's a lot of little pyramids too around, so you always get the picture of these big 3 pyramids. And then you kind of see these little tiny pyramids too, but you don't really get a sheer mass of what all is over here. That is just absolutely stunning. I didn't realize how close it all was together, too. I guess when you see it online and on the photos and whatnot, you kind of think everything's kind of spaced out, but no. It's like all here together. that. That is absolutely beautiful. God, it just looks so good in game too. And it's really all you come over here to do is just look at these, but hopefully not you know, fly your plane into them. But you know, it is what it is. If you do, you do. Little tiny pyramids over here. And there's a sheer amount of work required. Like, I don't care whether you believe they brought them up on the Nile on boats or, you know, what you think they did. Regardless, oh, there's the Sphinx. It's a little shitload of work. I was like, how do I actually pause? But then I did it. Wow, that is just stupid cool. You know, you just kind of wonder, like, what was all that originally? That's just wicked cool. Get over here right next to the pyramid and see what it looks like. Okay, so stupid up close, it doesn't look really good. Still, what do you want? That's a video game, right? This looks really fucking good. Alright, now we've seen the pyramids of Giza. There's some like pyramids over there. Let's see what that's about. Hey, Crystal from Texas, what's going on? We're out here checking out the pyramids of Giza. So we just checked out the pyramids of Giza, so now there's a couple more pyramids on the horizon I want to go check out. And then we might go hit my little random city generator again, unless you got somewhere you want me to go. Yeah, we're just checking out the pyramids in Egypt right now. Actually, a lot more fertile land than I was expecting. As you see, like, it's all grass, and like, that's actually a lot more than I was expecting. I love this extra. I mean, I can just whip it around and it don't even care. We got all the assists turned off. We got everything set to realistic settings. So, I mean, the plane itself would definitely be overstressed. If I push it too far, we'll see a black screen, but it just flies. Alright, again, we got these pyramids on the horizon over here I'm going to go check out. Check out, I can't tell which one's closer. That one looks closer, like this one over here. Maybe we should go check it out before we check out the other one. But as big and blocky it is, it almost looks like a Mayan pyramid. I know that's because all the cover stones have been washed away with time, but still. Let's see what this one over here looks like. That's the buildings around it, looks like. Maybe, possibly. Yep, got some sort of little pyramid over here. We got two more over there. I could turn on land markers and we know exactly what all is going on, but I'd rather just kind of experience it, you know? God, it just looks absolutely gorgeous, though, in game. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Buildings are a little generic looking, though. But what do you expect, right? Over this way. Check out this pyramid. Wonder how close I can get to it. It's so weird flying upside down because everything is inverted. So if I want to go to the right, I actually have to steer to the left and bank to the wings to the left. There we go. Same thing, dude. We're going to the left. Got the pink wings to the right. So crazy. Everything's the exact opposite of what you think it should be. Flight attendant, you're making me nervous. I mean, we're in an aerobatic plane. We aren't in a 320 or anything. It's an aerobatic plane. It's made to do this, right? Glad you get the best view this way. Look at that. Here it comes. Oh, we apparently crashed into it. That's what I get for not watching where I'm going, right? All right, next place. Do you got any requests, or otherwise I'm gonna do? I don't know. I kind of want to do Paris or Paris, France. Kind of seems cool. Haven't been there yet. Unless somebody else has got an idea where they want me to go to. Told you. Yep. Not watching where I was going. That was the problem. Right, let's go ahead and change the time of day. Local. We'll go ahead and make it daytime. There we go. This is, of course, diet time over there. So we're going to go ahead and go there, go back. There we go. Paris is our departure. And I don't understand what's going on here. Try this again. Paris. Paris. Oh, that's Paris in Hawaii? Okay, let's try this again a different way. If I go down here, waypoint Paris. Nope. Probably hope I spelled Paris right. Right. There's Bordeaux, France. I was spelling it right though. Yeah, Paris. Capital city of France. House of Versailles, the Louvre, the Eiffel Tower. I'd say that is where I want to be at. Crystal Rogers with the follow. Welcome to the FTD Navy. Hoo-yah! Go Navy, turn up and whatnot. Alright, so we're going to set that as our departure. Go ahead and go over to France. And now, I can go ahead and set this for daytime. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Of course, real life, never drink and fly. Unless you're sitting in the back and you got an awesome flight attendant like Crystal serving you. Yeah, I don't do too much flying. Like, the actual flying itself doesn't bother me. But once you get on the ground, everybody starts standing up, trying to get their bags and stuff. Where are you going? Like, that's what I don't get. Where are you going? Like, we're not to the gate yet. Like, it's not going to get you any faster out the door by having your bag in hand. You still got to wait for everybody in front of you. Like, I just wish the flight attendants would start just telling everybody, sit down. Sit down and wait. Because the captain says it over the loudspeaker, you know, remain seated until we get to the gate. I don't know. Alright, let's see what France looks like. Well, let's get our bearings, see if we can find anything. I've never been to France, so I don't even know what France looks like. That looks like something or other that would be cool to see. So I'm not even going to try to pretend that I know what these things are. We're just going to fly over them, and if you guys know what they are, put them in the comments. Other than that, I'm just going to get a nice good look at the... oh, there's the Eiffel Tower. I know what that is. I am well aware what that is. I'm trying to debate whether I feel ballsy enough to try to fly through it. I'd say it's no whining, no bitching, kind of late, so you're good looking flight attendant kind of flight. There you go. Whining, no bitching, kind of late. And you're such a good looking flight attendant kind of night. There you go. Like I said, flying doesn't really bother me as much. I just hate the when you're on the ground. That's the worst part. Because the plane's just running off the APU, so the air conditioner's not really working too well. God, this is gorgeous. So it's hot and it's stuffy inside, and you got everybody standing up and trying to either get on and get to their seat, or they're trying to get off before the plane's even at the gate. It just blows my mind, the stupidity of some people, you know? Like, where are you going? Just sit down. And I don't do good with hot and stuffy. Not my cup of tea. It's interesting. Yeah, I bet. It's not crash into the mosque. Oh no, it's not a mosque. It's a temple of some kind. It was a Christian cross on the top. That and people just seem to like lose 50 IQ points as soon as they get on board. Train station down there. Alright, do I dare try to fly through the Eiffel Tower? I mean, the plane itself, I mean, this thing's tiny. So in theory, I should be able to. I want it to be like lined up perfect. I was gonna be trimmed way nose down from where we're at now. That looks like the Louvre. I believe that is the Louvre, because there's the pyramid that's inside of it. Alright, do I try to fly through the Eiffel Tower? Cabin pressure, perhaps? Yeah, maybe. Alright, see, I don't know if I can get low enough with those buildings. I gotta be lined up just perfect for this. Do we make it? Do we make it? Oh, look at that! Look at that! Well, over the G limit there, but yeah, we made it through the Eiffel Tower. That wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. That wasn't anywhere near as bad as I was expecting it to be. Low frames down here through the city though. Might have to go down to medium settings. We were on ultra and we kept losing frames, so we went down to high-end specs, which is where the game says we should be with our 2070 Super. I mean, we're right around 30, so it's not horrible. The stream itself's at 60, but the game's only about 30 right now. Alright, where to next? Oh, that's kind of cool. A little parachute falling from the air sky. Seems legit. Texas. All right, Texas, she says. Let's go to Texas. We're at in Texas. Go to San Antonio, see the Alamo, see Lockland Air Force Base. I did a long time in Lackland. Well, not a long time, but 16 weeks total, but it was 8 weeks for Military Police Academy and then 6 weeks for Corrections Academy. Both for the Navy, believe it or not. What's it, San Antonio. Alright, so I guess we can go back to live conditions. Live players. Close. I kind of remember Fort Worth or Dallas. Okay. So for that, it'd be Dallas Fort Worth International. And I'm going to start flying over here, I think. That way we don't have to start up on the ground and all that. Kind of cheating, I know, but... Getting loaded up. Alright, so we got Dallas Fort Worth area. Frame rates to stabilize. Still getting loaded in, it looks like. How will they know how to put a seatbelt on? This looks like that's Dallas Fort Worth Airport. That's the one bad thing about flying around here is I have absolutely no idea like what it's supposed to, like where I'm at. So I just kind of like fly around to populated areas and hopefully you guys see something that looks familiar for you and that you know what's going on with. There we go. Frame rates are stabilizing now. Now we're back up to about 30. Let me see if I can get... If we just go to medium. See what that does. That still looks really damn good. Which we're at like 20 frames per second, which I don't get. Nice little cul-de-sac there. Go. Nose up. Yeah, like I said, I have absolutely no idea where I'm going, so I'm just kind of like flying around populated areas here in Texas. Got some really pretty lakes and stuff. Probably some good fishing. Go fishing later today. I don't stream all night. Stream all day, rather. Oh, the river's up on the banks. Look at that. Not much to see in Texas. I mean, it's flat. I mean, if you're from the area and you know where you're going, then, you know, there's some stuff to see in Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm just not from the area. I just kind of like follow the big highways into what I think would be a major populace. That's interesting. They've got people driving in and out of the building. That seems legit. Oh, let's not crash. Oh, too far. I was like, let's not crash, but that's definitely interesting over there. That in and out of the building. house is in the middle of the highway. Yeah, something's bugged here. Something is big time bugged here. Have more buildings in the middle of the highway. Seems legit. They're coming into somewhere in Dallas. Your house is too. Seems legit. Seems legit. Like a mall or something over here. No. Yeah, I guess there is big enough parking. No, not to be a mall. That's some sort of manufacturing, probably. More towards the outskirts of town. Nice little river runs through it. It's almost scary how easy this plane is to fly. Like, this is with all its just turned off. It's just so freaking easy to fly. Oh, this seems legit. You guys seeing this right now? I don't know if that's supposed to be water or... That seems legit. That seems legit. Almost ate shit. Almost, not quite. Alright guys, I think we're going to call it a day for the stream on that one. My stomach's kind of acting up, so... Until tomorrow, be good to each other, be good to yourselves. You don't crash, it's flat, exactly. Guys, be good to each other, be good to yourselves, hugs and shit, and I will see you guys